Let's end the show with our gimmick matches. It's time for the big show turn of the week. And this goes to the Acclaimed that was a part of the Bang Bang Scissor Gang, and then Jay White and then the Gun Club turned on him. So why isn't the turn the Gun Club? Because those guys matter, okay? Jay White matters. The Acclaimed does not matter anymore. The fact that they were maybe going to be a bad guy and now they're a good guy because they took a couple of chair shots trying to save Darby Allin, they don't matter. You know why they don't matter? Because Max Caster stinks, and his social personality stinks, and everything he does on Twitter stinks. Everything he does in the ring stinks. As a human being, Max Caster, it looks like he stinks, and I'm ready for him to be gone because I like Bowens. I love Billy Gunn, and Max Caster has nothing for me. So it's the big show turn of the week because we do not care about Max Caster one iota. Bob, time for the Mankind spot of the week.
Yeah, this goes to the great Darby Allin. We couldn't give it to him last week because we gave it to somebody else. It's going to him this week for his coffin drop and the man against Jay White on the going for it, missed it on the ring apron, splatted on the floor. This man's climbing Mount Everest in a month. I don't understand it. Why are you taking
open wounds?
Why are you taking the world's biggest risks before you take the world's biggest risk? Like, plan your crazy spots for when you're not about to climb Mount Everest. They didn't need to write him off television either. He could have been written off television with the glass spot at Revolution.
Literally, he has open wounds in this match. He has open wounds, and he's fighting on a mat full of sweat and blood and hair and skin, and it's just getting all up in there. And then he takes that coffin drop. Bob, the 4% of people who climb Mount Everest don't come back, and Darby's going into this with who knows how many broken bones. I know we want to go fast in this gimmick segment of the week, but Darby, please be safe. It's all we ask.
Take it easy, man. Like, we want to see you in 5 years. Take it easy, will you? All right, I'm going to go on to the job. Oh, I got a jobber of the week, too. I have a jobber of the week.
We're sticking with
We're sticking with the jobber of the week, and we're sticking with AEW. We're going with my man, John Cruz, with a Z, because that's when you know he's cool. John Cruz, he paired up with two other schlubs to face the Elite. They got demolished on Collision. I just want to say John Cruz as an excuse to show this clip of him diving at Samoa Joe.
We have one more new gimmick. It's the heartbreak of the week. And if you haven't heard on social media, Lana and Miro have broken up, and it's sad. It is genuinely sad. This is one of the couples in both WWE and AEW that were together for a long time. And all I got to say is, I'm available, Lana. And let's move on to the headlines of the week. This is where we tell you. This is where we tell you what the world will be talking about in both promotions at this time next week. Bob, I'm going to kick it over to you and the show with the WWE headline of next week.
We are finally going to know what Bianca Belair is doing at WrestleMania. We have had no idea what she's going to do. We don't know what Jade Cargill is going to be doing, and we have no idea what Tiffany Stratton is going to be doing. I think either one of those two, Stratton or Cargill, are going to be facing Belair at WrestleMania, not for a title, just as a showcase match, and I think that will be fine. But we're finally going to have an idea what Bianca Belair, the EST, is going to be doing at WrestleMania, because as of now, she's doing nothing.
All right, there you go, Bianca Belair. Let's figure it out. Bob's whole road to WrestleMania is throwing questions at it. Yeah, you gave me the Rock and Roman figured out, but what about everybody else? There's 22 more matches you got to do.
Exactly.
The AEW headline of the week from me, and this has to do with what I'm projecting Toronto's Dynamite to be. But I do think Adam Copeland and Christian are going to give us a match that is considered a match of the year candidate. I am very excited to see what these two bring. I don't believe they're going to use this match to build something for a future pay-per-view. I do think this story somewhat ends here, and I don't know who comes out on top, Adam Copeland or Christian. I don't know if Killswitch finally turns back into Luchasaurus or whatever. I've loved everything Christian has been building. I love this Adam Copeland that I think has some fear in him and some strength in him and some anger in him, and they know that they want to put on a show in Canada, and this is going to be a huge Dynamite. Talk about selling tickets for big business. They're going to sell some good tickets for Toronto, and I think these two guys the pressure is on them to deliver here, and I know that they will. I think that, again, could be a match of the year candidate, but that's all we got for this week. The ridiculously lame wrestling show. Oh, I lied to you. We do have one more thing. It's time for This Week in Ryback.